Right, what you're going to need to start this project is one of these rings, copper rings. They're wreath rings, and this one is 12 inches or 30 centimetres wide. You'll also need some wadding, which we're going to cut into strips, and some ribbon to wind around your wreath. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our wadding into strips and make life easy for yourself by folding your wadding and then taking your scissors. I'll take this one. Take your scissors, and we want strips about that wide, which is about 1.5 inches wide, 2 inches. It's not critical. And if you cut through it like that, you'll then end up with long strips of wadding done quite quickly. Right, now, you then take your ring and you start to wrap your wadding around your ring. Now, this stuff tends to stick to itself, so when you get to the next piece, you don't have to sew it in or anything like that. Just take that, put it there, take your next piece, which is the one we just cut out, and carry on going. And as you see, there wasn't really a problem at all. It's just stuck. So keep on going, and then you will have this, which is ready made. As I said, no sewing, nothing. So our next job is to take our ribbon, and this is a 40 centimetre wide ribbon. Don't make it too thin because it'll take forever to wind it around. And if you just put your first piece there, again, I'm not going to sew anything. I'm going to start it like that. And I'm going to wrap the ribbon around the wreath, just overlapping. It's nicer if you've got the wadding. It doesn't look so good if you haven't got anything on at all. And then just keep on going until you get to a point where you can finish it off, okay? Right, now I'm at the end of this, and I used approximately 4 meters to do it. And when you get to the end, you've got a couple of choices. You can either put a stitch in, or if you're very careful, you can simply tuck it into there, and that'll be hidden then behind your decorations. So basically, there's our wreath, padded and covered in ribbon, and that didn't take long at all. And then we'll go on to the next stage. Now we have the fun time, because now is the decorating time. And what I've done here is I have a whole load of felt shapes that I made: trees, hearts, stars. I've got a little bit of cinnamon bark and everything else. And I have decorated the wreath. Now what you have to think at this point is, do I want less is more? How do I want to place it? And I suggest that before you sew anything at all, you pin it all in place. And that's one of the wonderful things about having this, because you will see that these are just pinned until I'm happy with the positioning. And then afterwards I will just secure them from the back with a couple of stitches, and then they will be the wreath will be ready to hang and make your Christmas look so much better. You know, for example, I'm not quite happy with that one. I think it's sticking out far too much from the others, so I may well do this. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. If I turn them in just a little bit. Now you'll notice that I've got these loops on here. This was because I actually made them for hanging, and then decided I was going to make a wreath for them afterwards. So, you know, just play around and come up with something really cute and pretty. So before you go, don't forget to subscribe and to like, and I'll keep on doing more things for you. Happy Christmas.